Good morning and thanks for joining us on the EKTV Daybreak News. I am Olayinka Ilori. The Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Ibanji, says that he does not want any newspaper advert, gift, gathering and party from friends and family members, well-wishers and the public in commemoration of his 56th birthday coming up on December 21. According to his special advisor on media, Mr. Yinka Oyebode, Oyebanji said that anyone willing to celebrate him should make cash or material donations to the less privileged children in the state. He requested that gifts and cash should be sent to 3 government special schools in the 3 senatorial districts of the state. The governor said he was happy on the number of people who presented gifts to the special schools during his birthday last year. The Ekiti State Deputy Governor, Okinlu Amonisade Afuye, has assured media professionals in the state of continued support of the present administration. Okinlu Afuye gave the assurance in Ado while unveiling a publication newsletter to propagate the government through our office. Adedayo Adeleye has more.
The sun
Mrs. Femi. Others included the Commissioner for Chieftaincy and Home Affairs, Chief Ujo Atibioke, Commissioner for Special Duties, Mr. Dolamo Adeni, represented by Senior Special Assistant on Special Duties, Chief Olufemi Aduloju, representative of the Ekiti State Council of Traditional Rulers, and the Omission of Fishing Kitty Oba Ayodele Adijumo, among others. Okinlu Afuye, while speaking on the conceptualization of the publication, said that the newsletter would in turn promote Governor Oyebanji's activities in the areas of chieftaincy affairs, pilgrimage, welfare matters, state emergency management programs, and settling of boundary disputes. The Deputy Governor added that the actualization of the dream further attested to the level of resourcefulness of the personnel in the civil service. Now the administration of Oyebanji had been promoting excellence in the service.
To state that the administration of Oyebanji, through the office of the Deputy Governor, has brought development and peace to many towns through settlement of crises surrounding lands, boundaries and chieftaincy issues. This we achieved by being unbiased in charge of our duties by us, because a tree doesn't make a forest. It is a joint effort.
In his remarks, the Permanent Secretary, Office of the Deputy Governor, Mr. Abayomi Akweyemi, explained that the mission behind the publication was to propagate the good work of the present administration at the grassroots.
In this instance, the heritage, that's the name of this newsletter, is to inform the people of the states the activities of our governor, particularly in the area of chieftaincy matters, in the area of boundary matters, in the area of provision of relief materials to victims of disaster, either natural or man-made, and of course pilgrimage issues. So this is a document that everybody will find very, very, very useful.
Commenting on the newsletter, the Commissioner for Chieftaincy and Home Affairs, Ujo Atibioke, his counterpart in Women Affairs, Peju Babafemi, Information, Taiwo Latobosun, Special Duties, Dolamo Adeni, lauded the publication, describing it as unique.
And I hope that those people in charge of this thing will sustain it.
And I know that today it may look as if it's a small ceremony, but honestly, you are laying a great foundation. Heritage,
I want to comment in the editorial board
doing a good job. I've not seen the content, but I've seen the kind of production the paper make.
For you to have come out of this outside your business schedule, you deserve commendation.
The Onisho Obayodele Adejuwon said that the publication will help traditional rulers in the state to understand the extent of works, honor chieftaincy and land matters being educated upon by government. Oba Adejuwon saluted Governor Yebanji and his deputy for giving approval for the realization of the publication. Adedayo Adele reporting.
Governor Biodun Yebanji has been applauded for keeping his promise to uplift the broadcasting service of Ekiti State BSCS. The Association of Pensioners from BSCS, led by its chairman, Mr. Femi Ajanaku, gave the commendation during a courtesy visit to the general manager, Mr. Olupopola. Our reporter, Olushola Thomas, has the details.
Mr. Ajanaku of the corporation to the national grid has said that the step would enable the station to serve the state better. He noted that the visit was to congratulate the management and staff of the station led by Mr. Popola on the remarkable feats.
The station is fully back on here with the aid of the state government. Since the station is now being connected with the national grid, we realized that most of the time the station has been a little bit of off-here, or outage of transmission because of power supply. But now that the station is now fully back, it makes us so happy, and that is why we are here.
Also, the former director of programs in the corporation, Mr. Soji Adedoku, said that Governor Yebanji took the bull by the horse to liberate the state's own media outfit from collapse. He charged the management and staff to remain united in the task of taking the station to greater heights.
I want to appreciate God in the life of our governor. I'm highly impressed by the virtue of what he has been able to do in the last 1 year. We are thanking God for his life. God in his infinite mercy will bless him, bless his family, and bless this administration.
The general manager, Mr. Popola, in his response, thanked the retirees for their support and love. He expressed hope that the station would overcome its other challenges in due course. Prayers were offered for the government of Ekiti State during the visit. Olushola Thomas reporting.
The 2023 edition of the Civil Service Week celebration in Ekiti State will begin on Monday with the head of service, Mr. Sunday Komolafe, featuring on the AKTV Current Affairs program Daybreak Nigeria by 9 in the morning. A press conference by the head of service comes up same day by noon. On Tuesday, December 19, there will be a novelty match between permanent secretaries and women in management by 4 in the afternoon at the Oluyemi Stadium in Ado. The interactive session with officials from grade level 2 to 6 will hold on Wednesday between 10 in the morning and noon at the Cultural Center in Ado, while officers on grade level 7 and above will come up same day between 1 and 3 in the afternoon. On Thursday, December 21, there will be an environmental sanitation across the MDAs. Same day award will be given to outstanding civil servants by Governor Biodun Yebanji. Jumat service will hold on December 22, while the event will reach its climax with a church service and Thanksgiving on December 24 at Government House Chapel. 3 more commissioners have resigned from the cabinet of Rivers State Governor Simi Fubara. The commissioners joined about 6 who tendered their resignation letter yesterday. The president of Ijaw National Congress, Professor Benjamin Okaba, has expressed dismay that President Bola Tinubu has refused to caution the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, over the political crisis the latter has allegedly fueled in Rivers State. Okaba said that the president remained quiet while Wike was causing embarrassment in the state. He said this while speaking to newsmen at Government House, Port Harcourt, when he led hundreds of Ijaw youths on a solidarity march to the Rivers State Governor, Similaye Fubara. The Supreme Court has ordered the continuation of the trial of the leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, on terrorism charges. The court, in its judgment delivered by Justice Emmanuel Agim, held that the Court of Appeal was wrong to rule that Kanu could not be tried again based on the illegality perpetrated against him by the federal government following the invasion of his house. The case, which started in 2015, had been put on hold as the Federal High Court of Appeal dismissed the charges in the judgment delivered on October 13, 2022. A former majority leader of Senate, Eyinaya Abaribe, has called for calm over the Supreme Court verdict against Nnamdi Kanu, assuring Nigerians that Ndigbo will victoriously pursue the political solution that will ultimately set him free. The senator, who is representing Abia South in the Red Chamber, urged Ndigbo not to despair over the unfortunate outcome of the Supreme Court judgment. The Super Falcons of Nigeria remain the #1 in Africa and 34th in the world in the final women's ranking for the year. Spain is #1 in the world, followed by the US in the second position, France third, England fourth, and Sweden dropped to the 5th position. Meanwhile, the next FIFA Women's Ranking World will be announced in March next year. FIFA has announced that the 2023 World Best Player Award will come up in January 15 in London. That's the EKTV Daybreak News. Thanks for watching. Good morning.